Hello, this is Judy McKenzie from Vancouver, Canada, and I'm going to take the next minute or two to talk to you about my background and why I think I may be a great asset to your new program. Firstly, I'm very excited about the opportunity to participate. So, let me start with first things first, credentialism. As much as credentialism doesn't ensure that you are a great coach, but what it does do is it demonstrates if you are marketing yourself as an expert or a consultant, that you have taken the time to participate in the regulatory bodies that supervise these types of programs. The two that are most specific to this particular activity is the International Coaching Federation, and I have the professional level of certification there, and also the Human Resource Association of the various provinces. I'm certified both in Ontario and BC, and then there is a national approach. I do have many other certifications, but I think those, the HR and the International Coaching Federation is probably the most significant to this application. The next thing is my philosophy about coaching. I do believe that people know what they need to do, but often given the stress of the level of change or the fear or any of the other emotional components that often get in the way of people moving towards their goals, that is something that is really important to understand. My coaching work is a go-forward approach. I don't dally into the therapy side. I have been a family and individual therapist for many years, so I understand very clearly the distinction between the two of them. I am not as focused on the why behavior is the way it is. I am much more interested in how to move that forward from today onward. What are we going to do with that kind of information, or what are we going to do to set goals to move us forward in the area that they want to move into? I think that is a very important distinction to understand up front, that there are coaches that do a combination of all of them, and as much as they are effective, but I'm a very goal-oriented and not necessarily a long-term oriented coach. I prefer to help people develop their own skills, hold them capable to be able to improve their own performance with the tools and the techniques that I will help them with over the course of our coaching relationship. Then they'll be able to take that. Not only will they be able to use it on themselves going forward, but it also is going to enhance relationships and communication styles with everyone within their environment. So there's that piece. And as I've mentioned earlier, I am very goal-oriented. So what I like to do is I like to set the long-term goals, go to the medium-term goals, and then start to set those step-by-step processes whereby people will be able to accomplish their staged goals, and then they'll start to get some momentum and start to feel very excited about what they've been able to accomplish. And, you know, much of what holds people back is a head game, and what allows people to go forward is that same head game. So I try to work with them around setting their expectations reasonable and moving forward. So the final note that I want to make is, so there's all this technical capability with coaching, and as much as, I love that kind of stuff. However, there is another part, which is the entertainment value of a program like this. I know content is king, and I understand that, and I have a ton of content to offer. However, if the show is not interesting, dynamic, then it's not entertaining. And so I use a combination of a Dr. Phil, there's some Oprah, and there's some Ellen, because I do have a very good sense of humor, which of course is not necessarily coming out in this short video, but sometimes people take themselves way too seriously, and it's my job to help put that in perspective, help them to drop down in the drama quotient and move forward. So, given that, I think that gives you a little bit of an overview, and I thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing what the next steps would be. So I'm going to sign out now. This is Judy McKenzie from Vancouver, and it's all about the people. Bye for now.